Part two. Better than
Yeah,
part one,
you
probably.
preferred part two?
Yeah, I guess so. Buffy's around.
Well, let's talk it through. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Which one I put higher than the other one on the rankings?
Okay. Oh, it's the same night?
Oh yeah. Same thing. It's a 2 hour episode.
Okay. So Buffy, she's in the grave down below the credits. I feel like nothing really important happened before then. Or did it? I don't know.
I think Quentin Tarantino ripped this off for Kill Bill Volume Two.
What, being buried alive?
I don't know, man. It seemed like clawing your way out of your own grave and shit felt very Kill Bill Volume Two to me. And I know that Quentin Tarantino watched himself some Buffy.
Yeah. See, it seems like his type of show. Seems like he'd
Yeah,
love it. Buffy.
he does.
Not a lot of feet on Buffy.
Not enough.
Not enough feet. Uh, Tell me if you noticed the feet on Big Brother this week. That's all I'll say. I'm
I'm sure I will.
sure you will too. Let me know. So Willow, basically Xander is like, does Willow like pass out or whatever? I don't know. Xander like grabs Willow and they run off.
Oh yeah, she's just like a little weak from the spell.
Yeah, she's like, I can't move. I don't know. And then yeah, what you said, Buffy claws her way out of her. Is that called a casket?
Coffin, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what's a casket, what's a coffin. Is that the same thing?
There's a subtle difference or something. I think it has to do with the top, but I don't really
Ooh.
pay attention to that sort of thing.
Yeah, casket like uh oh uh your coffin like you nail it shut or whatever, like the
Right,
Undertaker.
and one of them has like hinges.
Yeah, and a casket has like the hinges or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you're right about that. It's a good call. And so crazy here where the bikers, I think did Spike call them road pirates? I feel like that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah, I never heard that, but that's an interesting take. Road pirates. They
Yeah, they
pillage
like take over
towns.
backwater towns and shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, pretty
Sunnydale's
cool.
ambitious for them because they're like, wow,
We
no
should make a
slave.
movie about that, like a group of road pirates.
Well, I think that's sort of what like near dark is.
Okay, that,
Yeah.
that's fair. You got me. I gotta watch that again.
What a
Uh,
film.
I know. I know. I feel like I'd appreciate it more now. Like I watched it back then. I was like, I feel like it was like a week where you recommended it. I was like, what am I watching? This like fucking movie that Daniel loves. I don't fucking care about this shit. And I was like, this is fine, but I'm not gonna give it a four. I'm not gonna give him that.
The five.
I'm not gonna give it that either. Uh, so yeah, so we go biker. So they're like, we're gonna go loot some stores, and Anya gets real worried because the magic box. She doesn't want them to go steal the money from the magic box.
No,
That
she
would
loves
suck.
that money.
She loves it. It's her favorite thing. What does she love more, the money or Xander? It's probably pretty close.
I think Xander.
I think so too.
I think when it comes down to it, yeah.
Yeah. And Buffy, did you catch this? Her hand breaks out, and I wrote Super Shredder, like when he did that.
Yeah. This is good call, man.
Thank
Buffy
you.
looking like Super Shredder here.
Thanks.
Kevin Nash.
Exactly. Yeah. And I love her look when she like breaks out and she looks around like, where the fuck am I? What is
Yeah.
going on right now? That was amazing. And
Well,
then
we
Buff
don't yet know like what her experience has been in death.
or how much of Buffy is this? Like how
Right. True.
like this could be like a pet cemetery situation, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You could come back like a feral Buffy
Well, they
or whatever.
said in that episode Forever, like when you bring somebody back to life, they could come back wrong.
And I
Like,
guess we still don't really fully know.
yeah, we don't even know what that means.
Yeah, yeah. And so we get to the magic box and Tara is like, I know how to get in contact with Willow. We know this thing we do all the time, right? And it's called I be a light and you follow me.
Yeah, it's like a little
Reminded me of Harry
Tinkerbell
Potter.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, they say Tinkerbell. Reminded me of those now I'm forgetting what they're called, but it's in the third Harry Potter. It's a lot in that one. What are those
Yeah,
things called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When like the dad or the mom communicates with him and he follows the fucking little dough or
I
whatever.
don't remember that.
People out there know what I'm talking about. Especially Martha. I know she's listening. Shout out
Oh
to
yeah, she
Martha.
loves the show.
What? Isn't it? Doesn't she hate Buffy? Isn't that a thing? Didn't Tim
I
tell
have
us that?
no idea.
I think he said she gave up. Like when she went to college, she gave him.
Oh, she like tried to watch Buffy and could get into it.
Like she was for a while, and then she went like season four, I guess. When she went to college, she gave up or whatever.
Mm.
I don't know. And so yeah, so Tara shows up as a light, whatever, Tinkerbell, and there's a car alarm. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I read that apparently this house that the guy comes out of and like points a gun at her is like an important house in Desperate Housewives. Like on whatever lot this is, they
Wow,
used it for Desperate Housewives. So I
that's
guess
pretty
in
cool.
this scene you could see like a bunch of important landmarks from Desperate Housewives. I've never watched that show, but I
That's
just
cool to
thought I'd bring
somebody
it up
though.
for other people. Yeah.
I'd be like, if this is like the Breaking Bad house, I'd be like, oh shit, that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Although there was a pizza on that
I
roof.
was yeah, I was just gonna say that. That's so legendary. What a great take, right?
Oh, it's amazing.
How did like I imagine them being like, God damn it, Brian, you nailed it. You did so good. And it's sat up there for episodes, doesn't it?
I don't remember.
I think it's like 3 episodes later, we get a shot of the house, the pizza's still up there. It's like, oh
That's
my
great.
god, that's hilarious. And then he has to like get it down one episode. Like she makes him go, Skylar makes him go up there and get it down. But anyway, yeah, the guy comes out with it. I thought you were gonna say that guy was like a famous guy, but the guy comes out with a shotgun. And by the way, Buffy's vision is weird. So I guess something to the fact maybe this isn't fully Buffy. Like something's up with her vision.
Yeah, she's definitely like having trouble adjusting to the world.
Yeah. So we'll learn more about that next week. I'm so glad it's 1-1.
Yeah, me too.
When I watch these, I was
One
like,
in one,
I really,
beauty.
what's that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a guy who worked in a pizza place when I was in high school. So
What the hell?
we used to go to this pizza parlor called Ancona's when I was in high school, and there's a sort of like flamboyant dude that like ran it, and his thing was he would say beauty after everything. And so if you order a slice and a Coke, he would go 1 in 1, beauty. So
Wow.
I
What a
think about that
reference.
all the time. Sorry.
I hope Josh Merlis like that.
Um,
Somebody.
he did. But I think like I've been wanting to say that story on the show for a while now. I'm glad I
Yeah.
found a use for
You
it.
got it
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, I got it
Beauty.
in there.
Jeez.
Two in a Sprite, beauty.
So Spike, he sees a lot of fighting and he's like, fighting, beauty, and he wants in on it. So he sees a football helmet, gives it to, I think he like beats up a guy, steals a football helmet, throws it over, or he steals a bike. He beats up a guy, steals his
Yeah,
bike, is what
yeah.
happened. And yeah, he
I
tosses the
love that
football.
moment. He like stands in the middle of the road, just like waiting for a
He
dude on his
super kicks him,
motorcycle.
didn't he?
It's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. He like tuned up the band, waited on the guy to get real close, and then got him right there. Really cool. And yeah, Don. So we give Don a football helmet. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, yes, I'm so glad that this is not like episode 8. And I'm watching like, well, I know nothing's gonna happen to Dawn and Spike because I saw the moment where she had the helmet. So I'm really glad it's here. And that was really fun. So
Yeah.
so Xander, I love this. I didn't catch what he said really, but he's like, man, I really need some guy friends. There's this guy Tito at work. We really hit it off.
Yeah. I think we meet Tito eventually.
I'd love to. I can't wait to meet Tito. And but the Buffy bot's there, and we have her chained up. This was so crazy to me.
Yeah, this was wild shit.
Yeah. There's a movie where we do this with Sean Bean. I don't know what the movie is, but I've seen the clip where we like tie him up and we like let lions run and we like rip Sean Bean apart. You know what I'm
It's
talking
just
about?
crazy. Yeah, I don't, but like it's just the Buffy bot, but it's Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah,
You're
you're watching
watching
her
like Sarah
acting.
Michelle Gellar get ripped apart. It's wild.
Yeah, it's so sad. And her death later is sad too, talking to Dawn, because it's like you're just watching Sarah Michelle Gellar act as if she's dying.
Yeah.
It's awful. And so we see Anya. She still wants to tell everybody about their engagement. Xander says, no,
I did
can't
think it
do
was pretty
that.
wild when they like finally come across Buffy, and they're like trying to like jog her memory or whatever, and then Anya tries to tell her.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I really love Audio. Uh, she's great. She's so multi-dimensional because she's so hilarious, but she's so sexy also.
Oh my god.
I don't know where this came from. I feel like it's been a thing. I've just been I feel
I
like I'm
don't know.
not.
For some reason, her going blonde really pushed you over the edge.
I, don't know. I think that I don't. I think that they have tricked me. Like they are shooting her in a different way. They're dressing her differently. I'm not crazy. They're doing it. We mentioned how I'm a mark, like for wrestling. I am here too. They really got me. I'm falling into the trap. Um. Anyway, so Anya basically, that happens, and we realize basically that Buffy dug herself out of her grave. That's a big scene. We're like, oh my god, Buffy! I can't believe you did that. That's so sad.
Yeah, she's
If only
got
we had
like
known.
bloody hands and shit. So
Yeah,
they're feeling pretty shitty about themselves in that moment.
it is. It is pretty sad. And I love one part where somebody mentions pulling they see Willow. They're like, "What are you gonna do? Pull a rabbit out of your hat?" And then Anya's like, "Oh no, don't! Why would you do that? Don't do that."
Yeah, yeah. Because it's like the biker guys. Like, you got a witch here, huh? What are
Yeah,
you
what is
gonna?
she gonna
Yeah,
do?
right.
So basically this was awful. Oh my god, what is this? What is going on here? Where a vampire says, I wrote it down. He says, we're gonna hold them down and enjoy ourselves for a few hours. They may live through it, but some of our boys have anatomical incompatibilities that tend to tear
Yeah,
up little girls.
it's
What the
pretty
hell?
fucked up. Just in graphic detail, talking about like demon rape. Horrible.
Literally, he says we're gonna rape all you guys. It's
Yep.
awful. It's
Yeah.
terrible. That was that was pretty graphic. So yeah, but then Buffy shows up. She fucking kills them all. No big deal. And Dawn
They
runs
should
into.
have had one gay biker guy, and that guy's gonna rape Xander. And then they just like cut to him, and he's like, "Hello."
That's hilarious. Oh my god! I thought he was gonna say the line from the pizza place. What's the line?
Oh, beauty.
Yeah, I thought yeah, he just
Yeah.
that would have been so good, and he's gonna rape Xander.
Xander's butthole, beauty.
Oh my gosh. That's
Mm.
actually so funny. I mean, it's stupid. It's juvenile, but it's pretty hilarious. Um,
That's what we do.
yeah, that's what we do. Where do we get to? Dawn, she sees Buffy Bot dying. She's like, oh my god, this is like why I'm watching Buffy die. And then Buffy Bot reveals that I saw the other Buffy run off. And then Dawn's like, what? What are you fucking talking about? The other Buffy? Real Buffy? What are you talking about?
Yeah. So she goes to run off.
Yeah, and yeah, so
And
exactly.
I'm like, Spike, you suck at keeping an eye on Dom, bro.
Yeah, he does a little bit. And the crazy here where the razor hands
Oh
vampire
yeah.
has like fucking sharp hands
Well,
and
that's his
stands up.
name is Razor.
Oh shit, that's Razor right there.
Yeah.
I guess you're totally right. Uh, it's like that reminds me of that guy in Guardians of the Galaxy. His name was Taserface. We make a big joke about him.
Yeah.
The second Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's a weird part.
Razor should have had a toothpick behind his ear.
Listen here, Chico. Yeah, he should have done something like that. I thought it was kind of weird here. I feel like a vampire gets a pole through its chest and dies,
They're
and
not vampires.
all these guys are not vampires. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, how does that like we had Cordelia got a thing through her chest and lived, and she's just like a human being.
It was through her belly. It like mostly got like fatty
You're right.
tissue.
You're
Yeah.
right. You're right about that. But yeah, I had questions here, but I guess they're just demons, some sort of demon here. Whatever. Tara, I feel like Tara got a kill. She used like an axe.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She said my first axing.
Her first axing. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And so we go up to where last season was. I feel like this was like where I was like, what, seriously? Because like we spent this whole 2 hour episode and I enjoyed it for the most part. And then it was like the end. It was like, really, we're just like back where we were at the finale last season. But
Although I gotta say, I thought the special effect, I don't know how they did it, but the special effect of that tower like crumbling and shit looked really good.
it looked kind of good. Some of it, like Buffy and Dawn falling, looked bad.
I don't mean the close-ups. I more mean like from a distance. I
Yeah,
thought
I
it
know
looked
the exact
cool.
shot you're thinking. I think you are right about that. But some of the scene did not look good. I did not. I didn't think. But some of it
Okay.
did. You're right. So we want to give them props. They did a good job with that.
They had a bigger budget. That was one of the reasons that they left for UPN because I think WB wanted to cut their budget, and they were like,
Oh my
"Cut! We
god.
want it. We need a bigger budget."
Yeah.
And UPN gave them the offer.
Okay. I guess we'll see if that is a good thing or a bad thing. Didn't
Yeah.
do great this one, I guess,
All right.
so far. Like with the snake and all this stuff. I didn't love. It was fine.
Yeah, I do worry sometimes when shows get bigger budgets, they feel like we can do more now. And I'm like, maybe don't. Like you don't
Could be
need
a
to.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. The So we go, yeah. So Buffy, she says, yes, Dawn. She says, is this hell? Dawn
Mm.
says, no, it's not hell. What are you talking about? And then Dawn says, like, yeah, I need you to live the hardest thing in this world. She does the same thing from last episode.
Yeah.
It was good. I actually like that part. And so we grab this thing and we fall down. I wrote stupid sound effect. When that
What?
thing falls down on him, it's like the dumb thing where it's like, or it does
I
like a.
thought it was okay. I remember liking that sound effect.
I always hate that sound effect. It reminds me of like this exact like early 2000s like ominous like or suddenly like scary thing that I was like, what? We really used that in like a serious thing? I didn't know that. I thought that was just in dumb shit. But
Jesus.
but we use it here. Whatever. So yeah, everything falls, and then Dawn hugs Buffy. She says, "You're alive, and you're home. You're home," and that's where it ends.
Yeah. Yeah, that's straight up it. Like there's a lot of shit still up in the air when this episode ends.
Yeah, why? What's up with Buffy's vision? Is she real Buffy? Is like she's clearly not fully what she used to be, which would
Yeah,
make sense.
how's the gang feeling about it? Is fucking Giles gonna come back? Like
Is Anya gonna be even hotter in the next episode? Is it possible? No, I'm just doing it for comedic effect a little bit.
a little bit.
I do mean it though.
I know you do.
uh, yeah. Or Willow. We saw a shot of Willow and Tara. Like they're like getting really close. They've
They
moved
live
into.
to yeah, they live in Buffy. Like, what's gonna happen with that now? Buffy's back.
Yeah,
Are
Buffy.
you gonna
She's
move
gonna take
out?
over the house. Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know, but like Buffy was still living there. Buffy bought. Where was she living?
Yeah, she was there, but she's a robot. They could just shut
She
her
was living in the
down at night.
closet. Oh, wait,
No, no. Remember, she was like sleeping in the bed. John went to go lie down with her.
of course. But yeah, and she was plugged up.
Yeah,
Um,
charging.
but I don't. But was she doing that because she was injured? We were like working on her, or she had to charge every single night?
I feel like we probably just like shut her down for
Yeah,
stretches of time. I
I
think
think that you're
maybe
right
the
about that.
only reason that she was not shut down that one morning was because she had to go to the parent teacher thing.
Yeah, I think that you're right about that. Wow,
Yeah.
learning so much. Um, it was fun. The Buffy bot. I hope we get back to real Buffy and everything's normal.
No, Buffy Bot's done, bro.
That's it.
She got destroyed in this episode.
How did she? Oh yeah, you got ripped apart. Of course. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Damn. We could easily bring her back though if we wanted to.
I don't think we do though. I think this might be the last we see the Buffy Bot.
All right. Well, she made a big impact. She was in like six episodes or something. Maybe less than that. Maybe like
Less
four.
than that, but yeah, like yeah, she's definitely a memorable part of the show.
Yeah,
Um,
huge.
all
And
right.
she's gonna live on forever in the opening sequence.
That's true. Yeah, the
The
fucking
final
shot of Buffy
moment.
now is the Buffy Bot.
That's awesome. Yeah. And so there we go. I don't know where to rank it. I do think I liked it more than part one because real Buffy was involved. We got a lot more of that.
Yeah, put you could pop this like above it, like one spot above it.
I think that's what I did too. So now I have this one at 80, the other one at 81, and you have this one at 66, and part one at 67.
That feels okay to me.
Yeah, you have them between phases in the Iron team. I have them between out of mind, out of sight, and goodbye, Iowa. MVP. I'm gonna go with Buffy for this one.
Oh, me too.
Sarah
Yeah.
Michelle Gellar. I hate when people do that. What about you?
What do you mean?
When people say Sarah, have you ever heard that Sarah Michelle Gellar?
No, I don't think I have. Is that something people say?
I've heard that.
I feel
Gellar.
like when people do that, it's they're just trying to make her sound less Jewish.
Yeah, haven't they heard of Ross Geller?
Yeah. Well, but
And
that's spelled Geller.
oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What's Ross's sister's name? Monica?
Monica Geller
Yeah, that didn't sound right though. Monica Geller.
and his dad, Jack Geller.
Is that the guy from Ocean's 11?
Yes. To you, fucking Elliot Gould is the guy from Ocean's 11.
The last goodbye, is he that guy?
Yeah, very good. Okay.
Yeah, why don't well yeah, I guess to me he is the guy from Ocean's 11.
Yeah. When you
One
watch
of
The
the
Last
guys from
Goodbye,
Ocean's
you're
11.
like, that's the guy from Ocean's 11.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, now he's kind of the guy from Friends, honestly.
Yeah,
Like
to
the
me,
dad
he'll
from
always be that. Like I remember like getting into John Cassavetes and going like, man, he loves using, you
Friends.
know, Ross's dad.
Isn't it the mom a drag queen? Wait, or is
What?
that Elliot Gould? Isn't Elliot Gould a drag queen?
In what?
Friends.
No, you're thinking of Chandler's dad.
Chandler's dad is a drag queen. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
His
you're
his mom or is it yeah,
it'd be
his
dad, wouldn't it?
yeah, yeah. That's right. I always forget because it's Kathleen Turner playing him. But
She's
yeah,
playing dad. Yeah,
yeah.
that's fun. So, all right. So there we go. Did we say an LVP?
Uh no, what do you got?
Oh man.
Whoever said that thing about the rape, that's my
Oh
LVP.
my god. Yeah. That honestly, that was like I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god. But they're I guess trying to get like an uncomfortable reaction out of you. But I was like, Jesus Christ, I've never like that was the most
I didn't
graphic
need
we've
all that
gotten.
shit. Yeah, that was wild. I think that was Razor, so maybe he's my LVP
Oh
this one.
man. I liked Razor, but I guess we'll go him. And he didn't have a toothpick. That was a big mistake. Not even one. Could have had two. Didn't even have one. That was dumb. But so there we go. And ranking, yeah, we did one above the other one. So comments time.
Yeah, yeah, go for it.
Josh Merlis says Buffy won. Willow's hella powerful. Nice. Hey, we're still supposed to believe that Buffy's dead, right? So where's the new Slayer? Good question, Josh Merlis.
I can explain that.
Okay. Do you want? I mean, are we gonna get an episode? Do you want to wait?
No, no,
Okay.
there is no new Slayer because when Buffy was killed briefly at the end of season 1, Kendra was called.
Yeah,
When
and then Faith.
Kendra was killed, Faith was called. So for there to be a new Slayer called along like the Slayer
Faith has to
line,
die.
Faith has to die. Yeah,
There we
but
go.
he's in prison right now in Los Angeles.
She's just chilling. Yeah. Sometimes talking to Angel,
Mhm.
sometimes not. You know,
That's right.
we should get a catch in with her. I think.
I don't think we do till next season.
Oh my, what the fuck? I hate that.
Sorry.
Well, what do you mean? Like season 3 of Angel, we don't get a whole thing, and season 6 of
Yeah,
Buffy.
yeah. I think we check in with her like season 4/season 7.
Jesus, what is she making? Wrong turn or whatever.
Well,
Busy.
no. I feel like that's later. She might be doing Soul Survivors, which I saw in theaters just because Eliza Dushku was in it. She was also in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back
Whoa,
around this
I think a
time.
few people are. I'm not kidding. I think I recently looked at the cast of that, and Riley's in it too. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Maybe another Buffy cast member too. I was like, man, they got like everybody's here. All my
I
faves.
remember I watched the commentary track for that movie, and Kevin Smith said Jason Mewes was a big Buffy fan, and he was
Oh
really
yeah.
excited that Riley was on set one day.
That is awesome. That's so, that's so cool. I know maybe it's like lame to like Kevin Smith, but those guys are They seem like fun time. I
Oh,
don't know.
I feel um, like they're like regardless of how you feel about how bad their movies got, which is like pretty bad. Like they seem like chill dudes.
They just like wanted to be. They didn't mean any harm by anybody ever.
No, no.
They just wanted to like the things they like and talk about the things they want to talk about. Um, I don't know. Anyway, so we go. Why is Stuart Head billed as a special guest star? Is he going to be around less? He left, and
Yeah, Giles is now a recurring character.
yeah, yeah, he'll be around less. I don't know. I didn't want to ask too much early on, like how much are we going to see him? Are we going to see him? What's
Yeah,
the status? So I just kind
I
of let it
don't want
go.
to I don't want to get into all that, but
Right.
yeah, like he's definitely not a regular anymore. He's not even in I mean, I guess part 2 of this is technically the first episode he's not in.
Yeah. Ever? Really?
Yeah.
Damn. That sucks. What about the one where is a demon? Do we get him as a human in that one?
Yeah, of course we do.
New man? Is it a new
Yeah,
man?
we see him like drinking with Ethan Rain before he turns into a demon.
Hmm. Is that Ethan Rain's second of two episodes? That's it for Ethan?
No, that is his 4th of 4 episodes.
Ethan Rain was not in for it. You're lying.
Yes, he is. He's
This is
his
a
first
lie.
appearance is Halloween, where they turn into their costumes. His second appearance is the Dark Age, where they deal with like that demon they worshipped when they were like in
That's the
college or
only other
whatever.
one I could think of.
Then he's in Band Candy. That's all his idea, Band Candy. And then a new man. He turns Giles into a demon. And then the last we see of him, he gets taken away by the Initiative, and
Oh
we
shit.
never see him again.
Wow. I'm excited for the end of Buffy. We can finally go do the thing where we rank all the like end of episodes, you know? Like
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna do that. Go back through. Remember the one with the invisible girl where she's like taken by the government and used like
Yes, of
that was
course.
crazy.
I love that one.
Yeah. So Giles will be in it less. He says, "Caught this early, leaving it here." Okay, so he didn't really know much of when he left that comment.
Mm.
Has everyone been hanging with Wesley because nice new hair all around? Wow. Especially Anya. He says
Yeah,
that
well,
he doesn't say that.
you
I added
agree. Oh
that.
my god.
I sad moment seeing Mecha Buffy in their kitchen and wondering how they're tricking Joyce. Wait, what?
Yeah, he's sad because he didn't realize. Then he realized Joy. They don't have to trick Joyce.
Oh, so he thought there was gonna be wow. He's still thinking Joyce is alive.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm very confused. Was that a moment that's the thought that he had, or that's the thought in the
Yeah,
episode?
this is one of those things where you don't have good reading comprehension. Just
Right,
read
right.
that whole comment beginning to end.
Sad moment seeing Mecha Buffy in their kitchen and wondering how they're tricking Joyce, then realizing that they don't have to. But I'm wondering, is that a thing that he was thinking? He was wondering that, or is that a thing on the
Yes.
show?
No, it's just Josh's stream of consciousness.
Okay, but he could be saying that's a sad moment where they were wondering how they were going to trick Joyce, and then they realized that they don't have to.
I don't believe so.
No, I think that you're right. Like that didn't happen on the show, but he could easily be saying that, and
I don't.
I didn't remember that.
I no.
I was just clarifying if that happened on the show. I was just wondering.
It didn't.
Okay. Anya called Robo Buffy a toaster. She's not going to give up control of this operation to a goddamn skin job. That seemed like a
That's
slur. I didn't want to say that.
No, no, no. It's a Battlestar Galactica reference. On Battlestar, they refer to the Cylons negatively as toasters, and the Cylons are the ones that look like humans are skin jobs. He also, I noticed here, I'm looking at the comment right now. He wrote "God's damn" because the Battlestar Galactica world it has multiple gods.
Wow. I didn't know that, so I thought it was a
Yeah.
typo.
Nope.
Uh, he says Xander's being a wiener. They should tell everyone they're engaged. Yeah, so he agrees with Anya there. Okay, we're post 9/11 and they all got past security at that airport without tickets and passports? Question mark, exclamation thing, that thing that he loves. Also,
Yeah.
none of them is 21 yet. Another that same symbol. Does Anya not have ID? Normal question mark. Great part one, maybe the best season premiere yet. Wild take.
Anya forged ID in the episode Checkpoint last season when the Watchers Council came to town. And also, this episode aired after 9/11, but was written and filmed before 9/11.
Okay, there we go. So
Mm-hmm.
wasn't a complaint yet. But when she was bad is better. Anne is better. The freshman is better. Buffy
Yeah,
versus Dracula is better.
I completely agree with everything you're saying. I think Welcome to the Hellmouth is
You
better.
do. It's true.
Yeah,
And I think maybe I did too in my ranking. I don't even know. But I mean I love it. I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but that's not even close to a thought that I had. So I'm glad you enjoyed it though.
yeah,
Now on to part two. He says, "Buried alive is terrifying." I recently watched that Buried movie. That's kind of what I thought of the Ryan Reynolds thing. That was pretty
yeah.
scary. That one. Hey, who cleaned up
I was
all the?
thinking about the vanishing when the people talk about buried alive stuff.
That happens in that one.
Yeah,
At the end, he gets buried alive.
I might be thinking of the remake of the vanishing actually.
It
The
could very well
American
be
remake.
in the original one. I
Mm.
don't know. I actually thought of Damien Omen too at the beginning when Guggenhagen when he dies in the big
Yeah.
tomb at the when they get buried alive. That was pretty crazy. He says, "Hey, who cleaned up all those dragons and shit that came through the portal while it was open?
I wondered that too.
What dragons?"
Yeah, when the borders between dimensions are breaking down and
Oh,
the
and there's one
rift.
flying. I did see
Yeah.
one fly through. You're right.
Yeah, and then they show like some like weird like Hellraiser demons or whatever at one point too.
Yeah, you're right. I guess we ignore that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
that
they
didn't
went back to
happen.
their dimensions.
Yeah, they just left. I'm glad Xander said Tinkerbell. I was definitely Tinkerbell. He probably means I was definitely Thinkerbell. He says actually. I think that might be a typo. I was definitely thinking Tinkerbell, or maybe he
No,
meant
I think
Tinkerbell.
he made a joke there.
Oh, I guess that's a joke. I didn't get. Sorry. Dawn did not button up her football helmet before getting on the motorcycle. Folks, if you don't secure your helmet, you're not wearing one.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beauty. Thanks everybody. This has been Buffy's Angels meets the Sunday Night Wars. You know, because the bad guys were talking like real wrestling people.
Yeah, I think he's trying to say like their whole vibe was wrestling y, but I think that's I respect wrestlers more than that.
They were kind of so. They were like the one man gang or whatever, you know. One man gang and the Undertaker taking
Yeah,
over. He's kind of right about that. He says the snark mark, the backwards question mark, aka the percentation point. Yeah, I think that's percentation point
he's just it's more punctuation.
is used to denote ironic, satirical, or rhetorical questions. I declare it good and valid with something I've never even seen. I don't even know how to. Just looks like a little rose. What the
I
hell is
don't
that?
know. I don't know. I'm
I'm
not
having to
looking at it
zoom in on
anymore.
my computer.
It's probably as
It's like a
he's
little
interested in
Chinese symbol.
punctuation, man. It must be some kind of other punctuation.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know again what that means because I have no idea. And then Joshua Cole, he says last week. So this might be about Angel. It took a lot longer for the show to really find itself, but once it does, it's extremely good. I watched that show just for Wesley and Fred, MVPs forever.
Mm.
Okay. He so he's seen Buffy, he's seen Angel, and he only stuck with it
Yeah.
for Wesley and Fred.
Well, he's saying that he doesn't really feel like Angel found itself until the third season, and I think it started to in the second season. But I think he's right about that. Like season 3 and 4 to me, like when I think about Angel, that's like Angel Prime to me.
Okay, I knew you liked four. I didn't know you liked three so much, but I loved season two. I thought that season two was great.
Season 2 is very good, but like I feel like season 3 is a notable improvement on season 2.
Two is all over the place. Like
Maybe
it starts out, we had a great middle with Darla, and then the
yeah.
end, like it's a whole different show with Pylea. So it's a little all over the place there. I'd like it
I
to
don't
be
know.
more focused, I guess.
The highs are higher. Like everything is better in season 3, just more put together. And you got Fred, which like I think of like once she shows up, that's the now you have the full cast. Um, and also Yeah, I don't know. There's like 2 episodes in season 3 that I fucking hate, but other than that, it's great.
Wow, hate. That's strong. There aren't any episodes of either of these shows I hate.
Well,
I'd watch
they're
any
like
of them.
beer bad. I don't know.
I'd watch it again.
Yeah, I
Maybe
mean,
you've
I
seen it
have.
more.
I've seen it like 20 times,
Yeah.
but it's bad for these shows.
Right, right. He says, Buffy, I remember commenting before for Logan to see if he could pick up on Willow's growing power, the fact that she's extremely strong throughout last season, and you get the payoff for that here. The level of magical powers she seems to possess is crazy. I always found the show's treatment of magic to be kind of odd. It's bad that it's useful, but don't use it too much. But Tara seems to be fine. Yeah, I thought that was we had like no touch on that about Tara from the whole
Nah,
glory.
she's just fixed. Yeah.
Yeah, she's just normal. We just moved right
I
past that.
noticed you said when you were reading there, you wrote Willow's growing power as though she can make people larger.
Right.
Whereas he meant her growing power, where she's getting more powerful over time.
I put the wrong emphasis on the wrong word there.
Yeah.
Her growing power, her
Mhm.
growing power, her growing
Yeah.
power.
I think you should
Whichever floats your
practice
boat.
reading.
Whatever floats your boat, you know. He says I forgot where I got to. The level of magical power. Where'd I get to? Oh, I always just boiled it down to where the witches channel the power from. Tara seems to draw hers from the earth, and Willow draws hers from somewhere darker, which they explore here and will continue to through the series. This is my favorite season. Okay, my favorite season of Buffy, season 6. I know it's a weird choice, but Willow is my
Yeah,
favorite
it's a
character.
hot take. This is a divisive season of Buffy.
Okay, but he loves Willow, and this is a lot big Willow season, he says, but no
Yeah.
spoilers. Without getting into those spoilers, this season has extra time to focus on the characters and their relationships and lives. All the gang gets a ton of development and very important personal plot points beginning in the season and continue to be important until the end of the show. Spike, Willow, Anya, they all get plenty to do, and it's all great.
Yeah. I agree with
Well,
all of that.
I love Spike, and I love Willow, and I love Anya,
You
but
really
not
love
a lot of
Anya.
Buffy.
No, a lot of Buffy too, but I think he's saying like Buffy always gets a focus. Like I feel like season 5 is very Buffy centric,
And
whereas
Xander, kind of a lot of Xander. We're getting less Xander this one.
no, there's plenty of Xander too, but I do think of season 6 as being like very yeah, like what did he say? Tara, Willow, Anya. Like there's a lot of that.
I just muted myself on accident. Spike. He said Spike,
Spike,
Willow, Anya.
yeah, that's more accurate even.
Okay, so not a lot of Tara, I guess.
Well,
I want some
Tara's
Dawn. We need some
there's
Dawn.
always the same amount of Tara. Tara's like not a regular. She's but yeah, there's Dawn too. I do think this season is character focused. I always say like the real big bad in season 6 is them. Like they're their own worst enemies.
Wow, they're like lit, right? My own worst enemy.
Yep, fucking nailed it.
So thank you, Joshua. I promise I'll try to learn how to read by next week. I will do my best. Can't keep any promises.
Oh my god. Willow's growing power. Um okay. The next week on the show, we're back to Angel, one episode of Angel, one episode of Buffy, but you're gonna watch the Angel first if you really want
Ooh,
to keep up with the order.
yeah, I do.
Um so next week's Angel season 3, episode 3 is called That Old Gang of Mine.
Ooh, the gun gang. We're meeting back up with them, right?
Yeah.
You,
And
I
then
mean, you called them the gun like a gang early on before I even knew that's what they were. So maybe that was a race term by you,
yeah, might have been coded racism
or it
from
might have been
me.
because you knew there was an episode coming up where you
Yeah,
called them the
maybe.
gang.
Let's go with that.